The Conductor. Overall build quality of the shell, I mean, it seems fine. I do like that, you can kind of see in there. It's kind of cool. Um, don't have the cable, don't have the accessories, so can't really comment on that because this is sent to me on loan. But yeah, the shell, I mean, it's an IEM. It's an IEM. Now, how does this thing sound? The bass isn't bad. It's just not as quality as I would normally like and what I would expect out of a set at this MSRP because this thing is like $1,000 MSRP. So the bass is okay. It's just there's I don't know. It seems to be lacking in quality for some reason. It has a nice glide into the lower mids, and then when you get into the upper mids and treble, it's a little too forward for me, just with the overall balance of everything. Um, Especially with like the upper mids and like mid treble, there's something going on there. It's fatiguing me over time, and even the upper treble, there's something going on with that upper treble that over time it kind of just it eats at me. It kind of it I get fatigue. Um, yeah. The quality of everything else seems nice. It seems good. It's just some reason the bass doesn't seem as high quality as I would expect. That's all. Um, let's talk about some songs. Audio Slave, not bad. It's just it's a little too forward for me in the uppers, and it will cause fatigue for me over time. But like everything else, kind of sounded okay. Good Morning, Mrs. Smith. That ringing around 8 seconds wasn't too intense, so that's good. But the S's really came off sharp for me, and it was causing me fatigue. So for that type of music, not really my thing. Lecrae sounded pretty good. Didn't sound bad. It's just I prefer I prefer less upper mids. And like for most people like more upper mids. So like the fact that I prefer less, that says that more people are probably going to like this than not. But for me personally, it sounded just a little too much there for me. Rooting for you. Female vocals sounded okay. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going on, but like this sounds colored to me. It doesn't sound like it's overly neutral. And that's fine. I'm fine with colored tonality, but it's impacting vocals in a way that I don't personally enjoy. And it's making things kind of, I don't know, have this like extra texture to the vocals. And if you're into that, awesome. This is a good set for that. But if you're not into that, I don't know. I personally I don't find myself overly enjoying this IEM. Green Day, it actually sounded pretty good with this Green Day song. Sounded pretty solid. I didn't really have a lot of problems with that one actually. John Mayer didn't have a lot of problems there either. It sounded pretty dang good with John Mayer. It's just there's something going on with the vocals that is just causing me fatigue, and there's something going on with that upper treble that is causing me fatigue over time. And I'm not 100% sure like what it is, but I just know that I don't personally crave this set, and I find myself preferring planar treble, like something like the Woo Heyday. I love the treble of that set, and honestly I prefer the bass of the Woo too. Honestly overall, I prefer the Woo, and it's like 1/4 to 1/5 the cost depending on if this is on sale or not. So the fact that I'm preferring an IEM that costs much less, mm, I prefer the IE600 too. Like the fact that yeah, like the IE600 is a little bit cheaper than this, and I like it better. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I like. There's a lot of stuff I would buy over this for this price. For $1,000, I mean, you could get the EJ07M, which I didn't love that set either. It's good. It's good, and I think a lot of people would like it, but for me personally, it's just not my thing. But you could get that plus another IEM for the price of this. So it's like I prefer the bass tuning of this over the EJ07M. I do. I think that this has a nicer bass glide, and that's more my thing. But yeah, it's just like for its price, it didn't have the quality that I was expecting when it came to like the bass, and I get fatigue from it. So I I I don't know if I can recommend this. I don't know if I can recommend this IEM for its price. If you can get it for a really good deal, maybe if you're a treble head, this might be a good IEM actually. But for me personally, I'm very sensitive to like upper mids treble, and if I don't have a heaping amount of bass to kind of overcompensate or to compensate for that, I just get a lot of fatigue. So this IEM for me personally is a pass. It might be what you're looking for if you like that like vocal texture, if you like that kind of presentation. But yeah, for me personally, for its price, I'm not sure I recommend it. So yeah, the Conductor, it's a fine IEM. It's fine if you have it, if you enjoy it, awesome. Keep enjoying it, but I wouldn't recommend going out of your way to buy it. If you can demo it, demo it. But yeah, I'm not sure I'd go out of my way to buy this one. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below, and like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.